What is up, guys? It is lowfigh, and I released my first video, kinda, on June 12th, 2021. Today is June 13th, 2022. So it's been a year since my first video release at this second go of content creation. So that first video was a retrospective of a game called Escape from Tarkov. And, well, my face wasn't featured in it, but it did have some decent storytelling in my opinion, and I'm still quite happy with that video. Pretty much one of the only ones from that beginning that I'm happy with. In any case, that video started my second go at content creation, and now I've been releasing a YouTube video every single week for the last year. Sometimes even up to 4 videos. I think I did miss 1, maybe 2 weeks at some point. It's gonna be a little bit different than my normal videos, but stick around. If you're interested in how YouTube, especially as starting a YouTube channel goes, let's have a talk. When I started, I did have a little bit of experience with YouTube, since when I streamed for about 6 months in 2019, in that time I did manage to make 7 YouTube videos. My face wasn't featured in any of them though, so I didn't really have experience being in front of a camera that much. I mean, yeah, I was streaming, but streaming and recording a video are 2 very different things. And for me, recording a video was a lot harder than streaming, because I think a lot when I talk, so there are a lot of pauses, and that kind of stuff really doesn't go well with recording a video or YouTube video in general. And you can really see that when you go back to my first videos, where there's a lot of edits because I'm having these gaps when I speak. But the only thing that would help me get better at it was doing it. And so I did. But it's funny looking back at when I started, because YouTube is one of the biggest you don't know what you don't know kinds of things that I've dealt with. Since I thought making thumbnails, for example, would be easy, because I've been doing Photoshop and photo editing, image editing on and off for many years now. And I thought that would be simple, but well, it really wasn't. It really isn't. Then again, in terms of things like equipment, I was pretty well prepared thanks to my whole streaming things. I had a little bit of experience with lighting, with audio. I had a pretty good microphone when I started doing it. But as a new thing, when I started, was that I got myself a DSLR. Actually, I got myself 2. First thing I got was the a5100 Sony, because it was touted as being the best starting budget option in the DSLR world. Keep in mind, this was before the ZV-E10 and stuff like that. So when I did manage to find one, I got one used. I didn't want to risk breaking it, because I started thinking that I want to get into photography as well. And I didn't want to take the a5100 that I'm recording right now with outside, out of the fear that I would break it. So I got myself the Sony a6000. Now that has been my photography and B-roll camera through this whole first year. And honestly, it's been a really bad thing, because I can't imagine going back to having just one camera for both purposes. It feels strange. But so I've been improving with my photography and kept that going side by side with my YouTube channel for this whole year. And well, I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. Regardless of how well I thought I was prepared, I set my expectations real low for the first year. Because I'd heard the message loud and clear from big content creators that the first year that you do this, you're going to be making videos for the entire year for literally no one. And that was my starting point. And I think the best way that someone put it, I can't remember who, was that like with every industry, you have to go to school before you can get a job. Well, for YouTube, that first year that you do it is essentially you going to school for YouTube before you can get that actual YouTube job. And so I really took that to heart. I didn't market my channel at all. I didn't post my videos everywhere for people to see. I didn't really tell a lot of people to come check out my channel. I only did the first year. My mentality with every single video was that this is just to make me make better videos. So that's definitely what has helped me keep my mentality in check for the whole year. I haven't gotten stressed out, and well, besides a few situations where I tried to do a little too much, and I haven't burned out, and that hasn't even gotten close. And since my only goal for my first year was to be able to look back at my first videos and look at my videos after the first year and compare those two, I just wanted to be able to see that there is a clear improvement. And well, I'll be happy to say, if you go back and watch my first videos and if you watch my newest videos, I'm really happy, and I'm pretty sure that I can say we've improved upon what was before. So as I started making my weekly content, I didn't really know what the direction of the channel was gonna be. So I tried making all kinds of stuff. The topics were all over the place, the style was everything. The editing was debatable, and the scripts were pretty incoherent, I would say. But after I started doing reviews, those videos started getting actually quite good feedback and a number of views. So after a few months, I decided, yep, I'm going to be aiming my channel towards tech with a heavy emphasis on photography and content creation. And so, well, the direction of the channel was born. Fast forward through to what the channel looks like today, and stats-wise, I am amazed at what we've been able to accomplish. I did not believe that after the first year I would be here with zero spreading my channel and information about the videos around. So for monetization on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched, and well, you can't have any strikes on your channel or anything. Well, we're not quite there yet. So after my first 365 days, I have over 300 subscribers, which is pretty cool. But the hours watched, I've got over 3.9 thousand hours watched in the first year. I don't know what to say. I did not expect that, and I couldn't be happier. My most viewed video, which is the Astro A50 review video that I did way back, like 8 months ago, has nearly 20,000 views, which is nuts. I never expected to get anything close to that in my first year. Sure, they're small in the great scheme of YouTube and small compared to the bigger creators out there, but for me, every single achievement that you make will always get diluted if you compare it to somebody who has done it longer and has a bigger audience. Don't compare your own achievements. Just be happy with what you achieved, and I certainly am. Those numbers, for me, are huge. I am extremely proud that so many people have found my content and my videos worth watching and subscribing over. It means the world to me. On top of that, an even crazier thing that I definitely didn't expect to even be thinking about at this point has been that not just one, but 2 companies have approached me already, wanting me to make a video for them. What? Never did I expect to get that kind of interest with so little experience and such small numbers, well, compared to bigger creators again. And that has been an extraordinary feeling. In terms of the goal that I set, like I said, it's easily been achieved. My current stuff is, for me, in my opinion, 100%, 1000% better than the stuff that I started with. And in terms of my mentality, I'm so happy to be able to say that I haven't lost an ounce of the drive and the interest and the enjoyment of making content. On the contrary, it's only been increased. I am even more motivated to keep going, and I'm constantly yearning for the ability, for the chance to learn more. So where do we go from here? What is going to be happening in the second year? Well, we go forward and we go up. Not only have I set the same goal once again, not only that, I've only set some more tangible goals. I won't be revealing what those are for me, but I can tell you that I have some more concrete goals for this year that are actually, well, let's just say numerical. In addition to just goals, there are a few side projects, a few things that I've been working on behind the scenes that I'm really looking forward to releasing and revealing this year. But more on those at a later date, okay? Lastly, I want to thank you all for supporting a new creator like me. I want to thank each and every one of you, and I want to tell you that your support has meant more to me than you will ever know. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'm really excited about the next year. I can't wait to start knocking out these goals and these milestones and getting better content out for you guys. I got a feeling that this is going to be an exciting year. So I hope I get to see you all on the road ahead. There's a lot of work to be done, and I'm all in. That being said, I'll get back to that work now, and I'll let you get back to your stuff. But before you go, just do me a little favor. Thanks to the great first year that we've had, drop a like on the video, and if you're here and you're not a subscriber, well, this is definitely the time to do so. Now, as always, I'm lowfigh, and I'm wishing you all a great day. I will see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.